We would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we record today, the Turrbal and Yuggera people.
We pay our respects to elders past and present. Aboriginal land always was, always will be. Sovereignty was never ceded. Hello, my name is Gina.
Hello, my name is Amy.
And we are
As Good As It Gets. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2.
Wow.
What a time to be alive.
You know what they say? Best things come in twos. That's why this is the second and last.
It's been a really nice journey with you, everyone. Thanks for coming along.
We've given up.
Well, Gina,
Yeah,
how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you are.
I'll tell you, you know what the worst thing is in the entire world?
Let me guess.
Yes.
Children who have been in mud and have it in their mouth. I feel like that's pretty
You're
bad.
not wrong.
Thank you.
You're not right.
Oh.
Imagine this.
Okay.
You've been on holidays for 2 weeks. You
Can't
go back.
imagine. Don't know. Fake.
Yeah, fair, yeah. You've been on holidays for 2 weeks. Think hard. You come back to work for the first time. I cannot tell you the amount of fuck no that was radiating through my body today. Not only that, like, I've discovered I'm a night owl, so I, like, accidentally every night was going to bed at 2 a.m. Just because my body's like, it's daytime, let's dance.
Yeah.
And then I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Sorry.
I know. That's my regular waking up time to go to work. 4 fucking 30.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean? Are you a baker?
No, they get up at 2 a.m. So I work in a hotel where my shifts, they start at 6 a.m. And to get up, I need to get up and have breakfast and get ready and then make my way there through public transport.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. I cannot tell you how horrible it is.
Oh.
Also, it makes me feel a little wanted and like missed when I come into work. They're like, Gina, where did you go? Oh, and I'm like, yeah, I just had holidays. It's whatever. Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. Anyway, could you take this rubbish out?
Okay, we didn't ask. If you could, okay. So most people did that, right? So I'm feeling nice, whatever. I go into the back room to see the res girls.
Yes.
Who get there around 9 o'clock, right? So I've been there since 6:30. I go out the back to see them and I like look at them like, hey guys, I'm back. And they like, hi Gina.
Hey Gina, you look tired. You okay?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, nice to see you ladies too. Anyway, don't worry about it.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
Isn't it? I love working. Capitalism? For me.
Oh, absolutely.
Amy, tell me,
Yes.
is capitalism for you?
Oh, capitalism and communism hook me up.
Jesus Christ.
Hook when I lost us. You know what I mean?
I do. Truly. Yes. When you're not talking about capitalism and communism,
Yes.
what have you been doing? Tell
Let
me.
me tell you, Gina.
Yeah, go on.
I have booked
Oh?
a paid acting role
Oh my God. Say more.
in theatre.
In the theatre?
I cannot say what project as of yet.
Oh, damn it.
Secrets.
Oh.
But it is a paid role.
Oh.
So I will get real money
Real
for being on
money?
the stage.
Stop it.
So if anyone wants to get an autograph, call in.
Call in.
Call in, write in, carry a pigeon. Low fee of $19.95 in 3 installments over 6 weeks.
Well, I like that you have the installments over 6 weeks.
It's like
we are,
Afterpay.
yes, quite right. It's because we are starving artists.
I won't be for long.
No. We've got a booked and busy girl.
Yeah, so that was nice. But I also have a lot of tailbone pain.
Any reason? Doll, love, pet?
Yes. I apparently have
Apparently.
apparently and apparently, you know that kid? You know what I mean? Gina,
no.
what do you mean?
I know it's weird that I don't know a meme, but what do you mean?
There's a little kid and he's got orange hair and he's sort of getting interviewed on the TV and they're like, so what happened here? And he's like, well, apparently this, that, and apparently I'll show you later.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Anyway, pelvic floor dysfunction is what I have.
What? What?
And,
what do you mean?
my pelvic floor is too strong, apparently. Yeah.
Oh.
What's up?
What I hear is that you've got a gorilla grip. And that's a bad thing?
That's what you're hearing. Look, I told that gynecologist, this is not a weakness.
Any woman would be lucky.
And she said, you're in physical pain. And I said,
Yes.
quite right.
So why? Tell me. No, I need to actually know why.
I don't know. I don't know.
So is your pelvic floor just always tight?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. But it doesn't feel like that. Like it just feels like my normal. So I have to
Yes.
try to actively make my insides relax.
How?
I don't know. Well, I do, but I don't. Sometimes I can do it and other times I don't know. It really makes you feel unaware of your body.
That's me most of the time. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
I accept my body. No, that's a lie. I was going to say my body doesn't give me pain.
Then I remembered my brain.
Then I remembered my life from years 5 to 26.
Year 4 though. That was
Good year.
Good year.
Good year.
Hey Gina,
Yeah,
I'm
what?
sick of talking about us. Shall we move on?
No.
Okay, well that's okay because the next segment's about us anyway.
Woo. Take it away.
All right. So we need a bit of an update on our new month's resolutions.
It's going really well, Amy.
Isn't it, Gina? Fill
Isn't
me
it?
in.
So mine was I'm going to date 3 men in a month, 3 men in 3 weeks, you know?
Great.
I was set out. I was on a mission. First of all, it's very hard because men are so boring.
Oh my God.
Especially on the dating apps.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, love you all. Get better.
Yeah. Love
there
you
was-
all except none of you.
None of you.
Yeah.
There was this one man's that I was talking to, and he was really funny, and I was really hopeful, and we
Yes.
set a date. And I was like, you know what? This is crazy. I might
yeah.
even enjoy myself. And he cancelled the night before.
Oh, that's nice.
And okay, the signs were there because I was the one to kind of set up the date. Like
Right.
I don't like talking.
Oh,
that's
You
my
should,
first
you should
red
not
flag.
have a podcast then.
Shit. I mean, like, I don't want to sit and talk to a man over social media.
Totally. You
I
want to
would-
meet up.
Yes, I would rather meet up, figure out if there's chemistry, then
Yeah.
obviously we can talk every day or whatever.
Yes.
But conversation with this man was very easy. It was very fun. But I was the one to be like, oh, hey, like, are we going to go out on Sunday when you said? Are you going to ask me out? And he's like, oh, yeah, you know what? I can only really do coffee at the moment. I was like, yeah, that's fine. You know, it is fine. However, I am a cocktail fancy bitch.
Oh, you are.
So I was like, oh,
Gina's wearing pearls.
you should see the rest of me though. So I was like, this is irrelevant. Nobody cares. Shut up, Gina. He cancelled.
Great.
It's going well.
That's really good. Are you still talking?
No.
Nice.
Because after he said that, look, sorry, I have to cancel. I'm feeling stressed. I was like, on one level, fine. Respect, yeah? So I sent him a message. I was like, that's fine. Just let me know when you're free. Being like, ball is in your court.
Yes.
I'm not going to fucking beg you to go out with me.
Absolutely.
And then he put up a photo on Instagram. And I replied because I'm a slut. And
You replied to a photo? Slut!
what a fucking whore. And he replied or whatever. And then he said, it was very, he was like, oh my God, is you replying meaning that you still want to talk to me? And I was like,
You're
okay.
like, bro, you cancelled.
Yeah, you're the one that cancelled. Why are you
What?
acting? Anyway. And I said, I don't want to be your pen pal.
Great.
I wish I had prepared. Do you want me to get the message out?
Oh, yeah, go on.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be someone's pen pal. Like,
I don't. Well, that's the thing. Like, he didn't make an effort to be like.
how are you going to make out with someone with their words?
Exactly.
Boring.
What's his name? Hold on.
I don't know.
Got him.
Okay.
Okay. So he said, is this you still wanting to talk to me? And I said, I'm not interested in being your pen pal. I would like to meet you, but you've told me you're busy. I just thought you looked hot with the little like emoji.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's boundaries there.
Yeah.
It's firm, but it's not fuck you. It's like, these are my boundaries. And also the last line, I thought you looked hot. So I'm
Still being flirty.
you know what I mean?
Obviously, yeah.
And he didn't reply to that.
Oh, that's really well done.
So I know exactly, like he was just bored.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was like, I want some attention.
And he got it.
Then it started to get real and he was like, I'm probably going to jump in a river.
And like, this is me digging myself a grave if I ever go out with him. But he was the one to be like, oh my God, I thought you would stop talking to me because I'm a bit of a dork. And like, he was the one who was feeling a bit insecure and saying all these statements. And I was like, no, I really want to meet you. Like, I think you're funny and blah, 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 blah.
Look, that's a red flag, I think.
Well, the insecurity was, but I was like, it's fine because we have fun and we're going out this Sunday, lol jokes.
Lol jokes.
Anyway, so the other good thing is when I went on holidays, I went to Sydney. And when I was in Sydney, I was like, do it for the pod, do it for the plot.
Do it for the plot.
Yeah, say that again. What was that?
Do it for the girls.
Yeah, do it for the girls. Exactly right. So I put in my Hinge bio, which I now realize, look, it's fine. I'm a slut. I was like, I'm in Sydney for a week, blah, 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 blah.
Great.
I've never had so many matches in my entire life. Men are whores. Anyway,
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't end up going out with anyone because men. However, there's this one guy that I was like, sorry man, I'm going back to Brisbane. I double booked myself. I just can't see you.
I double booked myself? Like what, with a flight?
With myself, spending time with friends.
Yes.
I just didn't want to tell him that. I was like, I thought it was a good idea at the start of the week.
And now I realize I've made a mistake.
Yeah, I'm just not into it. But I said, look, hey, if you want to add me on Instagram, we can keep in contact if I ever go back to Sydney or if you're over in Brisbane. It was kind of like, whatever. And he was like, yeah, sure. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
That was the equivalent of like, oh, I don't want to date, but I would like to be your friend. Like that's what just happened there.
Well, kind of. It was polite. It was like,
but you don't want to be his friend.
Well.
What do you mean?
So, you know how I said I've been staying up to 2 a.m.?
Gina.
No. So not with this man, but just
obviously not. He's in Sydney.
I hope he doesn't listen to this.
He won't.
Yeah, good, great. Anyway, so I put up Instagram stories because I also am the person I am.
Same.
And he replied once at like 2 a.m. and I was like, first of all, go to sleep.
Surely.
Second of all, nice. And then he was like, what are you doing up? And I'm like, what are you doing up? And then that was one day. And then the next day, same thing at 2 a.m.
What?
He replied to something. I was like, bro, do you not sleep? He's like, you are also up.
And you're like, huh.
And then the next day, he was just like, he replied to something again at a normal time. And then we have been chatting.
Oh.
And he's actually really cool.
Oh.
And he lives in Sydney. So that's great.
Awesome.
Yeah. So to answer your question in a long-winded way, I have not dated anyone yet. And the man that I would want to date is in Sydney.
That's great.
Fuck my life, Amy. What the fuck?
I want to press
It's
a
going
sound
well.
effect, but I don't know if there's any in there. Nice.
So New Month's resolutions going strong.
Going strong. I can also confirm that they are going strong, Gina.
Yeah, tell me.
So my new month's resolution, everybody, was to go on 3 dates in one day.
Yeah.
A single day.
Mm-hmm.
I went on 2 dates in one day. So
I thought that was the day.
I thought that was the day also. Turns out it wasn't.
Did someone cancel?
Well, turns out I have feelings.
What?
Yeah, embarrassing to say the least.
Never would have guessed.
So ended up being 2 dates in one day, and one of those dates went really well. Was excited about one of those men until he decided that he was feeling too comfortable, and the way he was feeling with me was reminding him too much of how the beginning of his previous relationships felt, which obviously meant that was going to end in sadness. So then
He'd been on one date with you?
He'd been on 2 dates. So obviously he knew that I was not going to be marriage material after approximately 4 hours together. So that was great. And since then I can barely manage to get a man to respond to my messages on the app. So I don't know how.
It's going well. It's going well. Okay, and to be fair, you may not know what we look like, listeners, but we're fucking hot.
Oh, so hot.
So hot. And we're funny. As you know, you can hear us.
Oh. And you know what as well?
What?
Very smart.
Are you a good cook, Amy?
No.
Doesn't matter. You're hot.
Thanks. I can make some real nice, I was going to say brownies.
Base brownies.
Brownies. I make good brownies and cheesecake.
Nice.
So I'm a baker. I also have a cat.
And you've got that gorilla grip.
And and I've got the gorilla grip. I should put that on my resume, and then people can ask, and I'll be like,
thank you for asking.
Thanks for noticing.
It's a medical term. Look, okay, it'll be, not that I thought dating was going to be easy, because there's a reason why I don't do it.
Yes.
But I really thought that
it wouldn't be this hard.
No, I really didn't think that at all.
Yep.
Also, can I just say, Amy and I went out for drinks the other day. We
did.
had a lovely time.
Yes.
Lovely time.
It was so nice.
And this is the world we live in. I went up to get our drinks for us.
Oh, I'm already angry.
Yeah. And I was there just minding my own. And there's these 2 men in suits. One comes up to the other and goes, "Oh, God, Skanksville." And the one in the green dress, she makes me want to punch her.
Sorry?
This was like on a Saturday night.
These were also grown men.
No, they were like middle-aged.
Yeah.
Oh. This is the world I'm living in. And you want me to date listeners? Fuck off.
This is your fault. How dare you?
How dare you?
The audacity of you with a Spotify account to tell Gina what to do.
Somebody has to.
Misogyny.
One word? What is it? Fair enough. Now,
Yes.
Amy,
Gina.
now with our new month's resolutions,
Are you okay?
No.
Restart.
Now, Amy,
Yes.
with our new month's resolutions.
Correct.
We're learning a lot about ourselves
Indeed.
and the world around us.
Unfortunately.
I feel, and have you heard of this thing like the areas going around?
Oh, yeah.
Not areas.
Not areas.
No,
and
like
not errors.
No, well, hopefully
Well,
not.
I'm well acquainted with those.
Yes.
But yeah, like a period we're talking about, like a phase, that kind of thing.
Yes. So
Yes,
like,
tell me more.
I'm going into my hero era, or I'm going into my podcast era, or whatever, something like that.
Stunning.
I feel that I'm coming into am I saying it right? Era?
Yeah.
Era. Yes. I feel like I'm coming into an era. I don't know if it's good for mankind.
Oh my God.
I don't know if it's good for me.
I can't wait. And the era is?
I think it's my villain / slut era.
Queen, yes! Tell me more.
Okay. So recently, I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. There has been a small switch in me.
Yes.
I just am caring very less about most things.
Great.
And I feel like there is a persona that I slip into sometimes. And this is my villain persona. And also, I am 26. And when I was younger, I didn't have necessarily a slut era, but I definitely dated more.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I feel like today, in these times, we cannot live, laugh, love in these conditions.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I feel like this is where my villain and slut era comes into effect. So, although I can't get a man to date me, that will all change in either murder or gorilla grip. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That was not a grammatically sound
No,
sentence.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But you understood.
I understood.
Okay, Amy.
You're absolutely entering your villain era,
Thank
Gina,
you.
and I am here for it. I am here to advocate and support and cheer you on through this, but only if you feel safe.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
I have so many stories that I can't say on air, but maybe one day
Okay.
I'll block some people and then I'll tell you some of the fucking stories.
Please.
Anyway, Amy,
Yes.
tell me, are you in an era?
Look, I was thinking about this, Gina,
Yes.
and I feel like the era I'm in, I wish it was as badass as a villain era.
I don't, like a villain era isn't necessarily a good thing. It could be bad for me and everyone else involved.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm
Right,
just
but-
saying it's interesting.
Yes, good.
But I don't think I'm there.
That's fair.
I don't think I'm in my villain era right now. What I do feel like I am in is a bit of a like rediscovery or reignition era.
Like a metamorphosis? Is
Bit
that
of a
what we're...
metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Like, am I coming out of a cocoon and coming into a butterfly?
Okay.
I'm feeling that in a career sense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I feel like with COVID, there's been a lot of stagnant lack of movement, you know, with all artsy stuff and all that
Yes.
jazz, and just a lot of doing what you can to get by and have money so you don't die.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the jobs, like my day jobs at the moment, one of them hopefully leaving soon, but the new one that I've started,
Fabulous.
I am truly live, laugh, loving in those conditions, I feel.
Wow.
Yeah. And then with booking this acting role and our podcast coming back, and I'm also producing a show. I don't even think I've told you
What?
about that yet. Yeah.
You haven't?
I forgot.
Can you tell me what it is? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, off here.
Okay, fine.
No, I don't think
All
it's a secret or anything. I just don't know a lot about it yet. I only had the first call about it today.
Fair, good call. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So that's going to be fun. And it just feels nice to be getting back into a
Something.
creative space and feeling like I am a person who is using my creative heart and brain.
I understand the era now that you've
Yes.
explained it.
Yes.
I like it.
So
I
that's
like that a
what I
lot. Damn, I wish I was in that era.
Well, I wish I was in the villain era. I want to swap.
Oh, God, I wish.
All right, Gina, tell me
What?
what got you good this week?
I'll tell you. So I write letters to people that I love. That's why I've never received one.
Great. That's good stuff. I feel nice about that.
And I don't live where my family lives. So they live up in far north bloody Queensland.
Far North Queensland.
Far north Queensland. And I sent a little card because I've recently had a niece. That's not how the sentence should say.
I've recently had a niece. Oh, congrats. You look great for just having her.
My niece was just born.
Yeah.
And by just born, I mean in May.
Baby born, baby born. Do you remember that?
I do. She was born in May. Her name is Morgan. She's very cute.
Beautiful.
She looks nothing like me, which
well,
is
when
so
you said
weird.
cute, I assumed.
And so I sent a letter being like, happy birthday, happy being alive, happy parents, you know?
Happy parents.
And my sister-in-law,
Yes.
she sent me a letter back, which was nice. but she sent me a Polaroid of little Momo Morgan, and she also put on, I don't know how she did this, I will ask her. She like put ink or paint on her hands and put it on a little paper, and she did the same with her feet.
That's really cute.
Got me crying in the club.
Oh, that got you so good.
That got me so good.
That was a really good what got you good.
Yeah, it was really cute.
Oh, that's so wholesome. Little Momo.
Little Momo.
That makes me think of the restaurant Moo Moo.
Like Momo chicken and beer?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Moo Moo, Momo. No, I'm thinking of Momo, Moo Moo. I don't know.
If you keep saying it, it'll get better.
Moo Moo to go.
Amy,
Hello.
what got you good this week?
What got me good? Well, Gina, let me tell you. Petrol prices.
In a good way?
In a good way.
In a good way.
So for so long, they have been cruising up at $2.09. Like,
fuck that.
in this economy,
This is
in a panoramic, I cannot.
we can't live, laugh, love in these conditions.
I cannot. What is it? Gatekeep.
Yeah.
Gaslight, girl boss, whatever. I cannot do any of that when I am spending half of my income to make my car go.
How much are you making?
Aren't we all getting like $60 a week? But
Yes.
in the last week, I have seen a dramatic decrease.
Yes.
And firstly, I want to preface this with I got a new little car about October last year. Not a new one, I mean new secondhand. My previous car before then was a big old Toyota Camry. The fuel consumption was out of this world.
Oh.
To fill up my car back then would be like $90. Fuck. I'm not kidding.
That's fucked.
I know. I filled up my car for, I was going to say the other day, for $44.
Wait,
Yes.
from E to F?
Yes. I
For
had my petrol light was
$40?
on, $44. I filled up my tank for $1.69 per litre.
Amy,
Yes.
that is so fucking good.
Thank you.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that's better than mine.
Oh, I don't know. Yours is genuine and wholesome.
I was kidding. Of course mine is better.
But I did bring us back to capitalism. So, you know.
And we're going to end on that note.
Yes.
Kids,
Be capitalist.
if you're not working, what are you doing? Get to it. I heard Macca's is so desperate they're hiring.
Oh, nice.
Did I tell you that? At my local Macca's, they're putting advertisements in the fucking brown paper bags.
Really?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, old school.
Old school.
Well, I mean, paper. I think today's episode has been a lot of high quality content, Gina.
Shut the fuck up. Can I tell you one other thing?
Yeah, go on.
We can edit this out.
Absolutely.
So I work in a hotel. This woman came up today. She says, oh, I was trying to find a paper. I couldn't find one anywhere. Like, first of all, babe, there's a newsagent's down the road. Second of all, there's two Woolies. Like, did you walk around with your eyes closed?
She was blind, Gina. Jesus.
Oh. And she, you know, where are the papers? We go, oh, sorry about that. You know, la la la. She says, you know, hotels, they get papers for free. You just don't bother.
What?
Huh? Who gave you this information? Like, do you work here, ma'am?
Did you know that restaurants, you actually get free parakeets, but you just don't bother?
You know, restaurants, you get free beef. Don't lie to me. I know it. You just don't put them on sale.
You just don't. You keep it for your staff.
First of all, maybe in 1950, but like it's 2022.
First of all, never. Like literally never.
When have goods ever been given for free?
No, can't relate.
No.
Fake news.
Anyway, I thought that was just the audacity of my first day back at work. Oh yeah, no worries. Have a great day, man.
She was the plant to test you. One of your friends, your colleagues, was like, "Get Gina's been so funny,"
and it worked.
Yeah.
I quit.
Oh, Oh, nice. Congrats.
I'm kidding. I'm coming into work tomorrow. Capitalism wins.
Full circle.
Anyway, Amy, it's been a unabashed pleasure.
Oh, hasn't it?
Are you going to say something nice to me? No. Amy really looked hard.
Gina, I couldn't be happier that this is over. But thanks everyone for listening along.
And remember, this is as good as it gets.